IOBM is an organization that has helped me groom myself, has given me the opportunity to learn presentation skills. At the same time, it has given me an association with teachers and with my fellow students who helped me groom myself and who helped me realize my true potential. My name is Ahmed Saya and I am currently associated with different O and A level colleges, and I teach A level mathematics and accounting. Along with that, I am also associated with the Bridge School, which is a school for underprivileged kids. We started this school 6 years back with an intention of bridging the gap between underprivileged students and privileged students. And mashallah, 220 students are currently associated with this school. And we are offering classes from nursery to grade 6th, and each year we increase one class. I am also a teacher's trainer for O and A level mathematics and accounting. Along with that, I am also a master trainer for Casio Japan, and I have recently been awarded as world's most dedicated teacher by Cambridge University Press in association with Cambridge University. When studying at IOBM, I was obviously teaching at that time also. So the best part was the time management. I had classes before the classes at IIBM, and I had my classes after the classes at IOBM. So I was always in a rush. I used to run from my teaching classes to the class where I have to be a student. So the shift in the role of being a teacher and then being a student was a great learning experience. I realized what my students feel when they are on the other side, when I was on the other side. So it was a great combination because I think that was the best experience that instilled into me that I need to realize what are the shortcomings that a teacher does not realize themselves, but a student is obviously realizing. So I worked on those skills. Every time I used to be a student, I used to observe the teacher the way my students would observe me, and that gave me a next level indication of how to become a better teacher than I could have otherwise been. Initially I used to help my classmates, and I realized the feeling of teaching someone is outstanding feeling. And I also realized that the best way to learn something is to teach it. So when I started teaching my classmates a certain concept or a certain topic, they appreciated me a lot. They said, "You make concepts easier for us." I realized that that's a positive sign. Then I started giving tuitions to students of grade 8 when I was in grade 9, and I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed teaching. It was a feeling as if I am someone who's in control of nurturing future of the country. And when I realized, slowly and gradually I realized that teaching is just not completion of the course. When you teach a student, you are basically contributing towards the future of the country. You are nurturing brains of the people. You are telling them what is right, what is wrong. In Pakistan, there are many different education systems. There is a federal board, there is Aga Khan board, then there is Cambridge examinations. So there are different boards, and there are different challenges in each board. The first problem is the comparative analysis of the students in different boards is different. A student in a particular board is highly regarded and perceived in overall market, and then there are students who are looked down upon at, and that's not true. Every different examination board has their own pros and cons. The lacking in Pakistan is there is no single board. I think there is a need for a single board, a single curriculum in place, so that the students can be assessed according to that. Another problem in education system here is there are many government schools that are just ghost schools. They exist on paper, but they do not exist in reality. Or there are ghost teachers. Teachers are there in the system, but they are not there in the classrooms. And that is where we educationists need to play a role. We need to either adopt government schools and try to improve them, or we need to ensure that schools for underprivileged are there. The skill set that a person possesses, the skills can be a person's trait also. For example, I think honesty is one of the most important skills that each individual should follow and should make it a habit to ensure that they are honest in whatever they do. My advice to fresh graduates would be work hard, be humble, be down to earth, make sure whatever you do, you give your best. You do not try to look for shortcuts. You try to give your 100% in whatever task you are assigned. Whatever thing you do it as if you are doing for the very first time and for the very last time. Because whenever you do something for the very first time, you do it to impress people. You do it with complete conviction and commitment. And when you do something the very last time, you do it with complete efficiency and you do it with complete perfection. So keeping this in mind, that whatever you are doing it for the first time, will give you the motivation, and doing it the last time will give you the perfection. So every day should start as if this is the first day you are entering in the corporate world and it is the last day. So you have to create an impact. At the same time, you have to leave your mark, and you have to ensure that you do it with full commitment, full honesty, and you do not leave any stone unturned. You give your best and you make sure that your work ethics reflects your personality. Your work ethics should be a reflection of what you actually are, and you should remember that you should not compete with other people, you should compete with yourself. If you are better than what you were yesterday, you have achieved success, and that should be success. Please try not to become materialistic. Try to become a better human being than a successful human being. If you are a better human being, you'll automatically achieve success.